Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. McGee, the pass to LeBron. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
No, wait a minute. Butler finds Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Robinson. The pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Over LeBron. James with some nice D.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Chalk up 2 there.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polish. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Pass to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. And Adebayo throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Back to Robinson. And here is Butler. Passes to Nunn. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Here's Nunn. James covering. They double him with LeBron. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jones. Miami needs to get a shot off. And that one's good by Butler.
You know, as a wing in this day and age, you've got to be able to spray home some from the three-point line. And Butler has developed into a reliable threat from out there.
Davis, the pass to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 7 points for LeBron. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's the pass to Nunn. They double him with James. Feeds it to Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 5 now.
It's clear that Butler feels confident shooting down low. I mean, he's got the strength and touch to dominate in there.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Robinson, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
LeBron with it. Robinson picks him up. That shot missing. Miami leading by 4. Right wing. Outside Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. Butler, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green passes to Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Miami with the ball. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's none. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. And that was the difference on that possession.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And, you know, Butler has elevated himself to one of the game's all-star players, an all-around player who thrives on competition.
Green, the pass to McGee. Dishes it to LeBron. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Robinson. Nails the baby hook. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Green finds McGee. Pass to LeBron. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Robinson against Green. Outside Butler. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. The game now all-time.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's none. Guarded by McGee. Here's Adebayo. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds. But that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart, make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Heat also with the sub. Jay Crowder's checked in for Derek Jones. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Throws it up high. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
LeBron with it. 13 points in the game. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. James has got 15.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Crowder. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
To the middle. Adebayo down low. Working on Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Davis, the pass to Green. Back to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they double up in the corner. Crowder with it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now here's LeBron. 15 points in the game. Passes it to Davis. Back to LeBron. Outside, Davis. And another three for the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The Heat trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's none. Covered by LeBron. Howard against Adebayo. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green taking his time here. Pass to LeBron. The shot's good. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Crowder goes in over Howard. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And there's the pass to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And they double up Butler. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Butler.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Green passes to James. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The first free throw is good.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
Heroes checked in for Robinson. Both free throws good from James.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Butler against Kuzma. Pass to Hero. Misses the three. Floats it up for Davis. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jay Crowder out there with Iguodala. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the two-guard. No good from Dragic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Crowder. LeBron dishes to Davis. Back to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. It's a 10-point game. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
James against Crowder. Shoots over Crowder, and that one's good by LeBron. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Kicks it to Dragic. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Iguodala outside. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Hero passes to Dragic. Passes it to Adebayo. Iguodala wide open. Off target from three-point range. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Crowder with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Crowder with the ball. And Crowder slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. James, no good. Well, you look at the career of Dragic. Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes. But understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits. And really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
And he makes the first.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James kicks to Howard. Pass to Waiters. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. safety that time from Leonard. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Hero. They double him with LeBron. Dragic finds Iguodala.
It's clear that Iguodala loves to dunk. Give him room to take off, and he's going to finish with authority.
Raiders surveying the D. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Dragic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Olenek is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The offensive rebound and the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And the Heat call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Hero. He dishes it to Dragic. He kicks it to Olenek. Just 5 to shoot. Iguodala dishes to Olenek. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith drives in. Davis. Smith finds Davis. And yes, it's good. Davis has got 15 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Dragic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Dragic the pass to Iguodala. Dragic against Davis. Outside Dragic. over Davis. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Dragic.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And here is Davis. He's got 15. James with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Back to Davis. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Dragic. Shoots from 14. Rebound the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Hero passes to Olynyk. Iguodala kicks to Olynyk. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now Howard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Davis with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Heat trail by 13.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And they double up Davis. Back to Waiters. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Waiters got 6 here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Dragic looking it over. Now the pass to Hero. Iguodala against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Smith with the stop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
They double him with James. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Raiders for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Really hard to stay with Jimmy Butler because he's so good at getting shots up and in past the defense. Just has a real knack for scoring even when challenged.
Waiters passes to Davis. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. It's stolen. Butler in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. That's now 8 points for Dion Waiters. The Heat trail by 15. Outside Robinson. The dish to Butler. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Smith. Fast break, the Lakers. And then Waiters with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dragic. The teardrop falls in. Dragic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 23 points, 10 assists, and 1 block. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent, and the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively. Not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time. Not enough disruption.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Robinson against Green. Robinson passes to Nunn. And Davis sends it back. Robinson against Green. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Nunn. That 3 off the mark. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to LeBron. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Caldwell-Pope finds Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 21.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for Robinson.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
James dishes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Passes it to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A big part of your game was rebounding. You controlled the glass so well. What's one thing you would tell young viewers if they wanted to improve their rebounding?
You know, I'm a little bit out of the norm here, but the biggest thing to me for rebounding is pursuing the ball. Boxing out is important, but pursuing the ball and good timing are the most important elements of rebounding. And that's what I would have players focus on. Pursue the ball.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. James outside. They grab their own miss, and that one drops for him.
Timeout.
McGee's got 8 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the Heat call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's none. James covering. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
And it's Green missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Heat trail by 18. Nunn passes to Jones. Robinson against Green. Outside Butler. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. It's 2-on-1. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, it's not easy trying to stick with Caldwell Pope now, especially when he leaks out in transition.
And they double up Butler. Pass to Adebayo. That one, no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Caldwell Pope. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Down low, here's Jones. Jones, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
LeBron James on the wing, defended by Butler. Three-pointer. Nunn grabs the board. The Heat trail by 18. Butler dishes to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Green finds McGee. And the dunk by LeBron.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Nunn passes to Jones. Green against Robinson to the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. The Heat also changing it up. Crowder comes in for Jones. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. And that one falls for Davis. The Heat trail by 19. Kicks to Butler. And they double up Butler. Outside Crowder fires the 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
The Heat have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
The pass to Nunn. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nunn's got 7.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Morris outside. Good work defensively by Crowder.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Nunn passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Here's Nunn. And Davis sends it back. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Timeout called, the Heat. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Adebayo. He's got 18. Davis with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Miami has possession. Crowder, the pass to Nunn. Adebayo in the air. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Adebayo's got 10 points in the quarter. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
The Heat trail by 19. Here's Nunn. He's got 7. Butler deciding where to go with it. And Crowder slams it in.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Kuzma finds Morris. Floats it up for Davis.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Nunn passes to Crowder. Here's Hero. Guarded by Green. Outside Butler. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Morris kicks to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Green with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Here's Hero. Guarded by Kuzma. Knocked loose. Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Kuzma, that's good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Butler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Maybe not the biggest name in free agency, but Jimmy Butler definitely a star player on the market.
A handful of teams were very interested in him, expressed interest in playing for Miami, and got his wish via sign and trade. We'll see if he can make them a contender in the East.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler. And the Lakers making a change here. Smith is checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. 1:57 left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Smith. He has 5. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Heat trail by 17. 1:15 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Silver. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hero. There's the 3. Rebound by Smith. Lakers lead by 17. On the wing, Green. Pass to Caruso. Now, here is Morris. The pass to Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Waiters, he's checked in for Green. And then for Miami, Olenek, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Hero. And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 18. Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
And Kevin, once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Miami with the rebound. Offensive rebound, Silva. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Passes to Morris. Raiders for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers leading by 14. On the floor for Miami. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Olenek. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Silva in at the 4-man position.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Dragic against LeBron. Robinson for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smith the pass to LeBron. 13 feet away. And it's in off the backboard. LeBron's got 27.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Dragic kicks to Robinson. Howard against Butler. Dishes it to Dragic. Pass to Olenek. And they double up Butler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Waiters outside. Five on the clock, and it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Kuzma passes to Waiters. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Over to the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Dragic against the bucket.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Raiders against Robinson. Tipped away. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson's got the ball.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Down low, here's Silva. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Dragic against James. LeBron is doubled, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Miami now. The Heat trail by 9. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dragic against James. No good from Dragic. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Outside, Robinson. He dishes it to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Smith. Waiters outside. Here's Kuzma. Good on the shot.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And the pass to Olynyk from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Waiters gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 10. Butler on the way, covered by Smith, and they double up Butler to the middle. Howard with the steal. Here's Waiters on the wing. James, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. Passes it to Olynyk. He kicks it to Dragic. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Dragic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Green in for Dion Waiters. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Caldwell-Pope brings the double team. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A really gifted athlete. You can tell Butler loves getting up to throw these dunks down.
Pass to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Rockets the pass to Jones. Green against Robinson. Pass to Butler. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
So I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Nice shot by James.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Dragic kicks to Robinson. Outside Butler. Dragic dishes to Butler. Over Caldwell-Pope. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
LeBron passes to Davis. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Butler. Dragic left side. Back to Butler. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers leading by 10. Outside Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 40 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And they double up Butler. To the inside. Jones against James. Outside Jones. Here's Dragic. Here's Adebayo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Adebayo's got 18 points now here in the second half. Dragic against LeBron. Fires from deep. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. .156 left in the game. Green against Robinson. McGee dishes to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 10. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Lakers on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you can't take the length of Caldwell Pope lightly. He's excellent at using it to come up with steals.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back on all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws, good for James. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From 10 feet out, and another basket for Miami.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Releases, and he hits the jump shot. LeBron's got 44.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot from 12. The shot off that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody rebounded.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. I like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol. Really? I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, it's 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that, Steve. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Jones is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point guard. Now, here is Robinson. Outside, Butler. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
They get it back. Davis tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Nunn. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis kicks to LeBron. For 3. Another miss by LeBron.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Robinson, that's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
James looking it over. McGee, the pass to Green. LeBron outside. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
McGee with the block.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He talked about the threat posed by Jimmy Butler, saying, it's incredible the work he's done to make himself such a well-rounded scorer. Kevin, they better be ready for the terror from Tomball, Texas. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And the dunk by James.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Robinson goes in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got his second basket of the night. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope outside. Left side, Davis. Yep, it counts.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Here's Nunn. James covering. Butler feeling out a bit. Tries it from 9. And too long on the shot. Lakers leading by 3. Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to McGee. Left side, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up Davis. Passes it to Green. On deep. But they recover it. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
Adebayo against McGee. McGee with the block.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Butler against Caldwell Pope. And Davis sends it back.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And here are the Heat now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Butler. Offensive rebound. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Many certain guys, due to their size or just playing style, are harder to officiate than others. I've always believed that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, back in my day, it was Shaq. How do you officiate him? Is
exactly.
He creating contact or he is absorbing contact? James Harden at a guard spot is one of those guys. Giannis, I also think, is one of those guys. And Russell Westbrook. Those are my guys I think that are playing right now.
They're just such different players, aren't they? I mean, they're just very difficult to officiate.
And they play through contact well.
Yes, good point.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And so he hits both. The Heat trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Howard against Adebayo. Outside Dragic. Dishes to Robinson. Outside Crowder. Shot clock at 3. Can they get it? But they'll get another chance. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Butler's got 5 points so far.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Green kicks to LeBron. And they double up James. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Lakers.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Outside Green, outside Davis. Out to Kuzma. From past the arc. The putback, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Crowder the pass to Dragic. And they double up Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Lakers leading by 8. James up top. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Butler. Clock at 4. This one for 3. They get it again. Adebayo. He can't get that one to fall.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Too much contact. You see what the defender's trying to do, but Davis can be sneaky. Last season, the trade request for Anthony Davis became public. A $50,000 fine when his agent confirmed it. A tough situation for him and New Orleans.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And a minutes restriction last season for Anthony Davis. There was talk, Smitty, of shutting him down completely.
The league said no, Kevin. The fans, he's still a fan favorite in New Orleans, and they paid their money to see him in large part. Now a new team. Hopefully it works out for everybody.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dragic against LeBron. Now here's Dragic, guarded closer. And here's Kuzma. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Robinson against Green. Robinson passes to Butler. For the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 14-point game. Howard up on top. LeBron outside. Over in the corner, Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Robinson with it. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. He dishes it to Butler, and they double up Butler. Back to Adebayo. Here's Dragic from outside, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. And LeBron throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Adebayo finds Crowder, and Davis sends it back. Here's Green. There's the pass to Howard. Back to Green. The second chance effort. The shot, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And technically, it's a high percentage look. but this is why we play the game.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Iguodala out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Hero into the 2 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Shooting 2. Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. He hits the second from the line. Smitty, when things get heated between 2 players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when 2 guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so I can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day, you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out, especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
Here's Waiters after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Kuzma, right side. And the 3-ball is good. Kuzma's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
And there it is for him. And that's now 6 points for Dwight Howard.
And this is where Howard can be dominant. In close, his physical advantages then can take over.
Near the 3-point line, it's Dragic. It's not going to go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Hero. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finished off by LeBron.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
And the Heat call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Lakers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's stolen by Dragic. Over LeBron. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers leading by 23. And LeBron throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Now Dragic. Looking to get back on track here. And Davis sends it back. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Olynyk can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Smith, no luck.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
And Miami has possession after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Hero passes to Leonard. Iguodala against Smith. Outside Dragic. 5 to shoot. Over Howard. No good from Dragic. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Here's Hero. No points in the game yet for him. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Dion gets it going in the open court. A dangerous scorer when he has space to work with.
Passes it to Olynyk. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 4 this quarter.
Andre is a very dangerous player in pick and roll. His explosiveness, his shooting ability is a crippling combination.
Now here's Davis. He's got 12. Here's LeBron. Rebound by Olynyk. A difficult situation for Miami. Here's the 3. And Andre Iguodala with the 3. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Davis dishes to James. To the middle, Smith. That shot, no good. The Heat shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Pass to Nunn. Here's Hero, covered by Smith. Hero passes to Iguodala. For 3, Olynyk, and again, Miami with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Lakers leading by 19. LeBron outside. floats one, and he comes up with the deuce. James has got 14.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Nunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And stolen by LeBron. A pull-up. The Lakers rebound. Here's Davis. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Waiters. Hero passes to Iguodala. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
on the first.
That free throw, no good. Steve, so many talented players in the league. Sometimes there's frustration over the lack of playing time. For instance, you look at the Celtics last year, a prime example.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, Kevin, you can have too much talent at the same positions and also style of play. You need some guys that can do other things that be effective on the court versus just scoring the basketball, and I think that's the reason why the Celtics ran into some trouble last year.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Leonard with the steal. Iguodala against Smith. Butler in the corner. A three ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis is... LeBron James on the wing. And finished off by LeBron.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. Iguodala against Smith. Iguodala no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's Nunn. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Waiters. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Feeds to James. Sinks that one from the post. LeBron's got 20 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. Now the pass to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Butler. Passes to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Nunn. James covering. Here's Nunn. Just 4 to shoot. Deep 2 from Robinson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 5. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Howard against Adebayo. Now here's Howard. D right on him. And Davis puts it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nunn passes to Butler. He gets that one. Butler's got 7.
He's added that floater to his game. It's hard to stop him if he keeps knocking that one down.
Here's Caruso. Uncovered. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 2 block shots, and 7 assists. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Back to LeBron. From down in the low post, it goes. LeBron's got 22 points.
A guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
Here's none. James covering. Here's none. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Adebayo throws it down.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Pass to LeBron. Over Adebayo. Here's McGee. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. McGee's got 6.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Heat have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And they double up Butler. Back to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
Rebounding, one skill we knew would transfer when AD went from college to the pros.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Butler. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And Jones sends it back, and he recovers it. They get it back. Davis, and finally that one's good. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
The problem with keeping AD off the glass, he times his jump so well, a graceful athlete in action.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's none. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. James right side. And Davis throws it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Here's none. There's the dish to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. Butler, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The drive by Green.
This is something Danny has been working on. Putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to none. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now here's James. Defense right on him. The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Green finds McGee. Caldwell Pope against Butler. Scooped up. And Miami shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Robinson. And it's Miami with another.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Jones against Davis. Fires for three, and there's Green on the assist by Davis. Green's got 8 points.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Here's Nunn. Lays it up and banks it in.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
James, the pass to McGee. Left side, Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside, Green. Launches it. Good on the triple. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Nunn passes to Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Jimmy Butler used his body and muscle well to get the foul call.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And so Butler nails both of them.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Davis. Dragic taking his time here. He kicks it to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Changes up. Butler, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Davis throws it down.
The numbers speak loud and clear. 80 not letting up, playing with great pride.
Dragic dishes to Butler. There's the triple. They get the rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Passes it to Hero. Butler with the ball, guarded by Green. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Pass to Dragic from downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's LeBron. And that one, good. James has got 26 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And they double up Butler. Outside Crowder. 5 on the clock. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. J.R. Smith picks one up. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Kuzma. To the paint, unloads, and Green with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists in the game. Heat have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Dragic the pass to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
The Heat have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. James with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Pass to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 7 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
That one falls.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. LeBron left side. Smith trying to break loose.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Butler. Dragic against LeBron. And they double up Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Dragic with a wide open look. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Smith finds Morris. Back to Smith. And here's Kuzma. James in the post. Over Dragic. And it's LeBron missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
James against Dragic. Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. Adebayo. Here's Hero, guarded by Green. Butler from outside. Here's Adebayo. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here is Los Angeles now. On the court for the Heat, they've got Iguodala. Adebayo is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then there's Dragic, and it's Silva in at the 3 slot. Smith the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. No good from 18.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Good. And that's now 9 points for Iguodala.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Waiters with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Waiters dishes to Morris. Lakers passing it around. Waiters surveying the D. Morris trying to free himself up. Waiters no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Dragic the pass to Leonard. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Smith outside. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Dragic kicks to Leonard. The pass to Silva. Back to Leonard. Over Smith. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Silva the pass to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Waiters outside. 9 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Caruso. Passes it to Kuzma. Waiters outside. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Waiters. To end the drought. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 14. 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Guarded by Kuzma. Here's Dragic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Waiters passes to Kuzma. Back to Waiters. Shot from free throw range. Count the basket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Miami.
Outside Dragic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
He may never lead the league in assist totals, but Dragic is a willing distributor.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Smith against Leonard. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Morris finds Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's going to go back the other direction. But they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for J.R. Smith. Here's Nunn. Miami no good on that time either. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Morris with the ball. Here's Caruso. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Silva the pass to Iguodala. Here's Nunn. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And Los Angeles guys shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Waiters with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And Waiters, here we go. Count that one. Waiters got 4 this quarter.
Some guys just have that second gear. Waiters with an explosive drive.
Here's Nunn. Out to the right wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Olynyk. Morris with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Here's Nunn, and the pass to Silva. Iguodala outside. Passes it to Olynyk. Silva. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Goes back up. Back to Olynyk. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Yep, that one goes in there.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to McGee. Morris, left side. And the rejection by Leonard. Down low, he's all alone. That one goes. Count it. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Caruso. Waiters on the wing. To the right side. Here's Caruso. A 3-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Nunn passes to Leonard. Misses from close range. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Heat shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Iguodala outside. Here's Nunn. Heat moving the ball around. Silva covered by Morris. Here's Silva. It's good from about 19 feet. Here's Caruso. Waiters outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Caruso. Floats one up. Rebound by the Heat. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Heat shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Waiters. Nunn passes to Leonard. Iguodala with it. Guarded now by Morris.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Here's Waiters. Outside for Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Iguodala. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
You know, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Silva. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers with some changes. Dudley comes in for Markieff Morris. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Waiters. And the Heat making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Cook, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cook. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. There's the pass to Dragic. The feed now to Jones. Passes to Silva. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.